Today, we have a grand opening of our museum. 2 years ago, we have an opening, but that museum is too small. We cannot present too many evidence, materials, photos, testimony, documents, whatever. And today we really have opportunity to put a lot of information about materials as regards to you, common American. Before he didn't know about China, didn't know about Laogai Foundation.
I didn't design the museum myself. All my colleagues are in the back there. In fact, I designed very little of the museum, but it was a very collaborative effort, and we couldn't have done it, obviously, without the trust that Harry and the foundation.
This museum's message is a clarion call to recognize and respect.
Harry Wu came to Melbourne give a speech, first speech to Melbourne. I brought my daughter with me, victim. Why? I was in Laogai camp for 10 years. From I was 20 years old to 30 years old.
I remember when Tom Lantos holding the conference, holding the hearing in American Congress, and 2 people were there, include Congressman Christmas. I'm so honored and so happy to have Christmas to talk about.
It's great to see you. Harry Wu, thank you for inviting me and Mr. Lantos as chairman of the Laogai Foundation Museum. It is a distinct honor and a privilege to join the truest freedom fighters, men and women, as we heard a moment ago, the sufferings and brutality that have been endured by so many millions of Chinese who have not only survived but have overcome to speak eloquently on behalf of those still left behind, as well as the legacy of those who are suffering in the past. And of course, the trauma, the post-traumatic stress, the nightmares, torture are lifelong. I've been to the PRC, the Beijing, Shanghai, and elsewhere on many, many occasions, including right before the Olympics. Harry Wu is one of those heroes, in my opinion, and I think you share it, who not only braved almost 2 decades in the Laogai system, but after he was released, was in the United States in the 1990s, was to bring attention to the Laogai. For most people, that was a word that no one had a clue. Everyone knew what a gulag was from the infamous gulags in the Soviet Union, but nobody knew about the Laogai. So we invited 6 survivors. Harry put the hearing together for us, including Catherine Ho, and she gave a woman's perspective as to how. Forget when he tried to get into the House Rayburn building, he brought in the instruments of torture, and the security guards obviously stopped him, and I had to come down and walk him through. But when he held up cattle prods and other instruments that are routinely deployed against dissidents and men and women in the Laogai, you could have heard a pin.
把这个博物馆搬到这边来呢？
因为这边的地方大一点，另外的话，我觉得以前的 museum 太小，而且不够全面摆出。
那现在的收藏最主要有哪些收藏？
你可以看到这次 museum 当中有很多中共中央的文件跟中共的收集的有关杂志报等等这些东西以前没办法显示出来。这就是可以给你一个没有办法辩驳的一个证据，中共劳改的存在。
那你觉得这样一个劳改博物馆，它存在最大的意义是什么？
这是基本上一个人权问题。哪怕今天共产党已经没有，中国已经变成自由跟民主的国家，我们也要好好谈一谈中国的劳改问题。就像我们记得 Holocaust Museum， 记得苏联的古拉格跟那个柬埔寨的 Killing Field 一样。中国的劳改队到现在一直61年还在，刘晓波才关进去，刘宪兵也才判进10年刑，这是因为不同意中国共产党。这种非常专制残暴的制度，我们是不能允许存在，应该让大家知道。
那我们知道国内国外废除劳改制度的呼声一直是很高，为什么到今天为止，中国这个劳改制度还是存在呢？
中国共产党需要一个监狱制度，除了杀掉一些人以外，他必须要有一个监狱制度，就说你不同意我就把你关起来。比如说刘晓波，比如说施涛，比如说刘宪兵，包括以前的很多几千万人。如果允许这些人存在，中国共产党专制制度就结束了。
People who have been in prison for any offense. It's not a particular.
No, you can contemplate something. Or if you're prepared, it happens to support the previous campaign.
Thank you.